Hello guys, it is Creative Theories here, and last week Riverdale wrapped up Season 5 by finally sending off Hiram for good and rebuilding the town. Whether you like this season or not, Season 6 has been confirmed and it isn't really that far away. So today we're going to be going through everything we know about Riverdale Season 6 and seeing whether we can predict what will happen. But before we go any further, please make sure that you've clicked that red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make any brand new Riverdale videos. Firstly, let's start off at the end of Season 5 where Riverdale decided on 4 council members: Tabitha, Tony, Frank and Alice. Seems like a pretty good team, although already we saw near the end that they are very much set in their ways of how they think the town should be ran, as we saw Veronica and Reggie setting up their new business thinking it will benefit the town, with these 4 members basically just shutting them down. So it looks like there might be a bit of tension between the characters because of this. Speaking of which, in Season 6, it looks like we'll see how Veronica and Reggie grow their business, similar to Season 3 and 4, and how their new relationship will grow again. We've had a promo for Season 6 already, and this promo kind of gives us an idea as to what the rebuilding of Riverdale will look like. And the first big change is, it might not even be Riverdale at all. At the beginning of the promo, we can see the iconic sign that they changed at the end of Season 5 has now been changed again to the town of Riverdale. And even at the end of the promo, when the title of Riverdale comes up, it flashes and the D turns into a V. So, does this mean that the town has changed its name? Possibly. I guess to revamp the town, they may have wanted to rebrand the town as well by changing its name. That seems like the most likely option. Or maybe Riverdale is Cheryl's new separate bit of Riverdale that she is basically taking out of the town in the finale. Speaking of which, the main storyline is probably going to focus on Cheryl this season, which it never really has done before. Season 6 will be premiering on the 16th of November and it will be a 5-episode special. Then most likely more episodes will follow after that. The creator of the show has said that the 5-episode special will have its own separate arc and therefore can kind of be seen as like a mini season of its own, where Season 6 is most likely going to properly start from episode 6 onwards. And this arc is most likely going to see Riverdale enter into the supernatural. For a while now, Riverdale has dipped into supernatural horror rather than thriller on occasions, most notably the Gargoyle King, but they've all been seen as man-made in the end. But this is Riverdale after all. This season saw the possibility of alien Mothmen, so supernatural doesn't seem so far off. And the reasoning why this is the case is because Season 6 will finally see the Riverdale crossover we've all been waiting for, with its spin-off show, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, with Kiernan Shipka seen on set by a tweet. Sabrina Spellman is set to return on episode 4. Of course, both series are part of the Archie's Comics universe, and Sabrina is the actual successful spin-off show from Riverdale compared to Katie Keene. It had 4 seasons but wasn't renewed for a 5th, however this may give hope that Sabrina and the other characters may return for part 5, or may become regulars in Riverdale. With Sabrina coming in, this could allow Riverdale to move more into the supernatural horror elements. And it looks like we'll be seeing Sabrina and Cheryl teaming up as shown from an Instagram post by Roberto Agor-Sacasa, the creator of both shows. As we all know, Season 5 finale saw Cheryl find out she descends from Abigail Blossom, a so-called witch from the 1800s who was burned alive after cursing the townspeople of Riverdale, mainly the ancestors of Betty, Jughead and Archie. Cheryl, focusing too much on the past whereas everyone else is focusing too much on the future, then decides to say the curse again on her friends, and we begin to see the characters hit by large winds going round and seemingly coming out from nowhere. So it looks like Cheryl might be against her friends for this season, or all the characters will team up against some supernatural beings. And this is all confirmed by Sacasa's Instagram caption when announcing Season 6. In the promotional picture is Riverdale with the Roman numeral 6 inside of it, showing a tree on a hill, half with leaves on and half with not. This could just be a symbol, or we could actually see this tree in the show. But the caption reads, "Forces are gathering for the ultimate battle between good and evil as the cameras begin to roll on Riverdale Season 6. but who will stand on which side, and who will live and who will die. Everything has been a prelude to this, followed by a bunch of different emojis. The caption basically confirms that strange, unnatural forces are coming upon the town of Riverdale, and the characters are most likely going to have to choose between opposing sides of what to do. It also makes it seem like Season 5 was very much a setup season for Season 6, so hopefully this season has a much better story arc than just fighting Hiram Lodge again. Speaking of which, Hiram Lodge has now officially left as a series regular after being exiled from Riverdale in the finale and being the show's main villain antagonist for the last 4 seasons. But the creators didn't kill him off, so there is always a chance that Hiram could return if necessary. Speaking of returns, Pop Tay is returning to rebuild Pops with Tabitha, and we're most likely going to see Josie and the Pussycats return as well. When they returned in Season 5, it did say they would be back, and they wouldn't have brought them back if we weren't going to see them more. Kevin did say at the end he's going to find Josie to help him with his Broadway career, so maybe that's how Josie and the Pussycats will return again, and who knows, maybe that might even bring back Katie Keene back as well, and that way Season 6 is like an all-time crossover event for the Archie Comics universe. As for the other characters, apart from rebuilding the town, Tony along with Fangs will be growing up their baby and rebuilding the serpents again. Jughead will be working on keeping away from his addiction, being close with Tabitha and the school newspaper again. Betty will most likely be dealing with the trash bag killer, and we might finally be able to find out who he really is, and Archie will probably be helping redefine Riverdale again, while most likely being the main person to stop Cheryl, or at least negotiate with her. And of course, Barchi is finally happening. There was hints for it for a while and a little bit in Season 4, but for Season 6, it looks like it's officially confirmed. Although, I might say, it was a very quick move on from Veronica for Archie to do. But anyway guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think of Riverdale Season 6 so far. Are you looking forward to it, and do you have any other ideas or predictions about what the season might be about? Are you glad that finally Sabrina is coming into Riverdale itself, and are you happy that we might be getting supernatural elements into the show, or would you just prefer it to be like Season 1 and Season 2 again? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments and what you thought of Season 5 as a whole. And as always, we've been here at Gative Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.